guys, today we're going to talk about a way to bypass fire doors and security doors, anything with a crash bar or a quick release on the inside. There's a bypass tool for it, and I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. This is fairly typical. There are two types of doors. There's one with a standard crash bar, like this one. It's probably something you're a little more familiar with. This is what almost all of the crash bars look like. Very easy to operate. You're in a panic, you push on that, and you are out the door. And then there are others which have slightly ornamental. This is on an office environment. This is on a medium security door. It is equipped with crash bars, which I'll show you in a moment, but the way this one works, you can either come over here and punch in your code, or you can wave your security badge, and then bam, you get in there. When you're inside, this is controlled by electromagnets on the top. So if there's a power failure, they automatically lock down the door. But let's say there's an explosion or something that causes that power failure. You still want your people to be able to get outside without having to pull out any kind of key. And in fact, there are no locks on the inside at all, obviously. They're only on the outside. So if I forgot my security badge, or if I forgot my key, I need to get out because the zombies are chasing me, all I got to do is read the instructions. So all you need to do is push the crash bar, and we are back outside. How easy is that? All right, so let's go ahead and let me set the tripod up and show you how we're going to bypass this thing. All right, guys, right away you'll notice there's a gap in all fire doors. They don't want to have any kind of overlap. Now that would prevent us from using the bypass, but it would also prevent the doors from closing. They'd have to close in a specific sequence. The one without the flap would have to close first, and then the one with the overlap would have to close on top of it. For emergency exits, building managers don't want to have to go around checking all their doors, so they don't put those gaps. So it doesn't matter the sequence the doors close. We're going to exploit that gap, and we're going to do it using this tool. This is a fairly new tool. In fact, I've been looking for the perfect door, and when I found this glass door that allows you to see exactly what I'm doing, I thought, man, this is a perfect opportunity. This is the Sparrows DDT. DDT stands for Double Door Tool. Sells for about $13 on the Sparrows website. It's kind of odd because on the website they say if you don't know what this is, you don't need it, but I think we do. How does it work? Well, I think you guys can figure it out. It's fairly intuitive, but that's the purpose of the glass door, and you can see exactly what's going on. All we're going to do is work our tool through the glass, through the gap, and then we're going to turn it, and you can see we're engaging with that quick release. Now the door is locked, so let's go ahead and see how easy it is to do the bypass. And that, my friends, is all there is to it. If, for example, you had a normal, again we're locked, but let's say we had a normal crash bar instead of this ornamental one, all you do is you reach in and you can kind of feel exactly where that crash bar is. If it was down near the bottom like the typical one, and again, it works exactly the same way. Nothing to it, guys. So anyway, there you go, the Sparrows DDT. It's quite a tool, guys. All right, guys, this is fairly typical of a crash bar. It's required by code, by the way, so it's a compromise in security, but it lets people get out when the zombies attack. So all you do is press that. Now, on the outside, of course, our tool works exactly the same. You slide it in through the crack between the doors. You can kind of feel around and you can find out exactly where that bar is. And once you do, you pull and you get that bolt to retract. Too easy. I actually forgot why we're getting in here this morning. You might say, Bill, is this where we do nuclear targeting, or this is where we discuss the ISIS, how to kill ISIS? Well, that might happen over there through those doors, but I got something much more important in mind. That's why I came in here this morning. I came in here because this, my friends, is where they keep the coffee for all the executives. Wild Mountain Berry, yeah. I'm taking all of that. I think I'll take that Southern Coffee too.